Welcome back to Huntingburg Memorial Gym. I'm Kirk Guksa with John Schneider here on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Taking a look at the starting lineups as the Jasper Wildcats battle the Southridge Raiders. For the Wildcats, Carter Stamm, a 6-foot senior. Jackson Cabrick, a 6'2 senior. Caleb Berger, a 5'8 junior. Elliot Hof, a 6'2 senior. And Quentin Harmon, a 6'6 senior. John Gable, the head coach of the Wildcats, in his 13th year with Jasper, 173 and 115. Overall in his 18th year, 259 and 152 as he was at Mater Dei before that, winning a state championship as well. Now for the Southridge Raiders. They will go this way. They'll start Caden Nykum, 5'11 and a sophomore. He'll be in for Colson Montgomery. Sam Summersheim, a 6'2 junior. Carter Whitehead, a 5'10 sophomore. Austin Keck, a 6-foot senior. And Garrett Vogel, a 6'3 senior. Raiders 7-7. Mark Rollard, his second season, 26-13 and 120 and 71 in his 8th year. Assisted by Mike Hopkins, Jeff Tooley, Chad Whitehead, and Brett Reisner. Pretty good crowd on hand tonight. We've got huge student participation tonight, as always is the case, it seems, when county rivals go at it. So that'll be good. They'll honor the 1980 sectional championship team at the half. We'll hear from the head coach of that team, Gary Duncan, at the break as well. So a lot going on here tonight, and if anything else, just interested to see how this is going to play out.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Rohr is going to find out a lot about his guys. What they got, who can rise up to the challenge in this one. That's for sure.
Cats in the traveling black with gold. The Raiders in the white with the red numerals. Southridge will go to the goal to our left, away from their bench. Obviously Jasper the other way. Vogel and Harmon will jump it up at the center stripe, and we have a veteran state tournament-like crew from Indianapolis working this game, so we'll be in good shape here. The tip controlled by the Wildcats, and Cabrick will have it for the Wildcats. Cabrick with it out front, guarded by Keck, out to Berger on the right side. Berger into the high post to Harmon. He flips it left to Stamm. Deep left now to Cabrick. He comes off a Harmon screen, can't use it. We've got a whistle and a moving screen on Jasper. Some pushing off, and it's going to go against Harmon.
Harmon, his first, team first for the Cats.
So the Raiders will get the ball, and they'll face full court pressure. That's not going to be a surprise here. Vogel with it. He's in a bit of a quandary. Gets it off to Whitehead. Whitehead with the basketball up the right side to Vogel. Stamm on him. Vogel throws it away. It's loose on the floor up on the sideline. A jump ball called, and the Raiders will have it in the alternating possession. Interested to see how Southridge will find some points without Colson. Not only the points he scores, but the points he sets up for everyone else. Vogel with it in the right corner. Dives inside, leaves it off inside for Summersheim. Takes it up and misses. Ball volleyballed around. Stamm tries to save it, but Keck right there for the reload. Vogel pass down the lane, gets tipped. Vogel puts it up, and he got fouled. Pleasing to Mark Rohr to see Vogel active against the bigger Wildcats inside.
Very aggressive, very, like you said, very active. Nice to see Garrett come to play tonight.
2 on Harmon. So at the line will be Garrett Vogel for the Raiders. Trying to get the Raiders on the board here. Pitches the free throw up, clanks off the front of the rim, no good, and he'll have another one. Jace Goodhue will come into the game for the Wildcats here. Goodhue, a 6'2 junior, replacing Harmon. Vogel will dip and shoot the second, and this one is good. 1-0, Raiders on top on the Judd Collett FC Tucker Emge Realtor scoreboard. 7:12 to go first quarter. Cabrick out to Stamm. He tries to go right baseline. Now to Cabrick, left side high to Berger outside the arc. They leave it on a bounce to Hof. Elliott to Stamm, now to Cabrick. Cabrick, they trade him off on a switch. Stamm shot fake from the left side, comes off a Goodhue screen, gets loose in the paint, into the corner, rise and fire, Berger, good. And a whistle underneath as Berger hits the three, and we'll see who the foul is. Looks like it's going to go against Jasper. They would have got the ball again.
It's going to be on Heim, I think.
Or Goodhue, I think.
Yeah, Goodhue, 51 Goodhue.
So Berger gives the Cats a 3-1 lead with his triple. Once again, the Raiders facing full court pressure defense. Vogel centers the ball to Keck, up the left side to Nykum. Nykum with it for the Raiders. Sends it back out to Whitehead. 3-1 Wildcats here. Keck, he's in trouble. Gets it off to Vogel. Vogel turns the corner baseline. Tries to kick it into the corner. Does so to Nykum. Shot fake. Triggers a three. Goal.
Got it. Real nice shot fake. Got his man off balance. Drills it.
Nykum gets on the board. Kabrick into the lane. He misses the shot. Rebound Raiders. Southridge up 4-3 as Mark Rohr onto the floor, directing traffic in front of the Raider bench. 6 minutes to go, first quarter. Whitehead with it, goes out to Keck. Cats running and jumping on defense. Nykum in the corner with it, brings it out on the left wing to Keck. Keck pitches back to Summersheim, out to Vogel as they spread the floor here.
Very methodical offense, Southridge right now.
Keck with it on the deep right. Again, they run a trap at him, gets it out to Vogel. Vogel tries to go down the lane and lays it up, put in with a finger roll.
Real nice take by Vogel. The lane opened up, he took it right to the hole.
6-3 in favor of the Raiders. Stamm goes out to Kabrick, now Goodhue. Berger with it, who just canned the triple. Flips it out to Hope. Hope swings it right side to Stamm. Stamm with it, comes off the screen, free throw line, doesn't shoot, goes to Hope. Now to Kabrick. Guarded by Keck. Raiders up 6-3. Kabrick drifts it on the right side high. Goes out to Goodhue. Goodhue looks around, goes to Kabrick. Thought about the shot into the post to Hope. Faces up, back to Jackson. Jackson penetrates. Big jump stop in the lane. That's his game. Shoots, misses though. Rebounded by Vogel, and the Raiders have it.
Nice effort by Garrett tonight, both offensive and defensive rebounds.
6-3 Raiders on top. Vogel dove right down the lane on the last possession. Nykum, dribble handoff to Keck, leaves it off for Garrett Wayne. Vogel, they look for that back cut. When you dribble at somebody, the guy back cuts, and it wasn't open. Garrett still on the dribble out near the timeline. Works against Stamm. Garrett into the lane, wild shot, and it's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Carter Stamm. Now Kabrick. Kabrick, nice pitch ahead. Left corner, Berger, rising fire, good.
His second triple of the night. 6-6, tie ball game.
Raiders once again facing pressure, defense on the full court. Wildcats knock it away. Stamm gets it to Berger, no good. Fouled up, no good. Whistle and a foul inside and a hard foul, and the Wildcats will have a couple of free throws as the Raiders mishandled the ball. And the foul on Southridge will go against Sam Summersheim.
It's going to be his first, team first for Southridge. Stam will be at the line to shoot two.
So Carter Stamm, he'll be a guy that they'll look to as a senior to get something done here, and he hits the free throw. 7-6. Raiders just had a 6-3 lead. Now the Cats up a penny. 4:05 or 4:07, I should say, to go here in the first quarter. Stamm, another charity toss. Lets it fly. Got both of them. Once again, pressure on the full court by the Wildcats. Inbound to Carter Whitehead. To Keck in the middle. Keck up the floor to Summersheim. Threw it behind him. Sam caught it. Turns in the middle. Some contact, and they call it charge.
That'll be his two on Sam.
Good. He looked like he was moving, but I think what got Sam was the hook. I don't think that was the contact, or he may have got that whistle.
Yeah, the chicken wings elbow out to him.
Well, unlike John, who had to take Harmon out, I don't know if Mark has the choices down there
limited.
that John does here with a guy with two fouls. Maybe a third is a different matter. Cats up 8-6. Kabrick, short corner to Goodhue. Goodhue gets cut off, brings it back to Kabrick. Kabrick into the lane, pulls up with a floater in and out. No good ball, volleyballed around. Keck pulled it out of there. Reese Day will come in at the next stoppage for the Wildcats. 8-6. Cats on top by 2, 3:32 to go here in the first quarter at Huntingburg Memorial. Whitehead leaves it off for Keck. Goodhue knocks it away. He's lobbing, saying it was off Keck. It's out of bounds. Wibbler will come in for Nykum here. Day for Stamm. Cats get a little bigger. Day is a 6'3 senior. Raiders inbound to Vogel. 8-6 our score. 3:22 to go here in the first quarter. Jasper by 2. Kabrick on Vogel. Garrett picks up his dribble, goes out to Keck. Keck with it, swings it right side to Carter Whitehead. Whitehead in a trap, gets it to Keck. Now they trap him. They get it in the middle to Whitehead, to Vogel. Drives baseline, lays it up and in.
Real nice take on the baseline drive by Garrett. He's got 5 early tonight for Southridge.
He's got that burst going tonight, and it's 8-8. Well, it was nice that he just laid it in. Didn't try to hammer it, just took what the defense gave him in the middle. Nice look inside to Goodhue. He bobbled it, and Hope was right there to pick it up, or that was going to be a turnover. Day with it, left side deep. Short corner to Goodhue, left side. Goodhue inside to a cutting Hope. Nice move, missed the shot though. Vogel down with the rebound for the Raiders. 2:34 to go. First quarter, 8-8 our score. Vogel walks it across the timeline. Goes out to Whitehead, right hash mark. Whitehead in the trap. Goes to Summersheim. Drives the basket, put it up, and missed it, but got fouled. Raiders do a good job of spreading that floor and getting the isolation for their bigger players.
Yeah, find the open man underneath. Going to be on 33, Restay, his first, the team 4th for Jasper. Sam Summerson will be at the line shooting 2 for Southridge.
So 4 team fouls on the Wildcats. Stamm will come back in here. Summersheim will be key for Southridge to hit the free ones tonight because the offense isn't going to come easy.
Yeah, that's big.
They're always important, but more so tonight. Summersheim hits it. 9-8 Raiders on top. Stamm back in. 2:20 to go here in the first quarter. Summersheim looks, shoots, and no good. Raiders hold a 1-point lead. Kabrick across the timeline with 2:16 to go in the first quarter. Jackson drifts it left. Picks up on his dribble, goes out to Berger straight away at the volleyball line. Looks to turn the corner. Still on the dribble, goes to Day. Day into the corner to Stamm, ball kicked away.
Kick ball.
Southridge was active in the passing lane.
Gotta like the aggression on Southridge defense tonight.
Kabrick to inbound in the corner on the Wildcat end of the floor. Gets it into Berger. Berger leaves it off for Goodhue. Goodhue flips it off to Berger, who was hot early with 2 threes. Now Carter Stamm to Caleb. Now to Kabrick with 1:51 to go in the quarter. Kabrick dribbles right to the top of the key. Inside to a cutting Day. Out to Kabrick. Rise and fire 3. No good. Long rebound run down by Berger. He's tied up, and a whistle and a hack on Southridge. Again, they had him trapped in the corner.
I think they'll get Whitehead on that one. Yeah, Carter Whitehead his first, the team 3rd for Southridge.
Trap is fine, but you got to be where you're not slapping
straight
around.
Straight up and not slap down on your man.
And you got to know the situation. The bench is not deep tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually never is, but you're missing Colson Montgomery. Berger with it, right side near the Raider bench with 1:29 to play. Goes out deep to Kabrick. Kabrick into the corner to Day. They go short corner to Stamm. Stamm out to Kabrick. Pass fake. Kabrick puts it on the floor. Nearly lost it. Got it to Day. Short corner. Jumper is up. No good. Rebound battle for Raiders. Pulled it out of there. Stamm took the jumper but missed it. 9-8 Raiders on top on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. A minute to play in the first quarter. Raiders got to like where they are right now, leading 9-8.
Good start. Definitely weathered the storm for Southridge.
That's the big key, some of these starts in these games. Keck trapped in the middle to Whitehead. They run 3 guys at every ball handler that Southridge has for the most part. Whitehead, he draws the double team, backs it out to Keck underneath the Vogel, threw it too short. Now Vogel got a touch foul going up the floor, and Mark Rohr was yelling for a timeout before that happened. The idea was good, free throw line to the baseline with the pass, but again, there's just too many black shirts in there as Culbertson will come in for the Raiders.
The length that Jasper presents on Southridge is tough to handle for the Raider offense right now. Like you said, they're running 3 guys at every ball. It's tough.
So Culbertson into the game now for the Raiders, 9-8 with 34 seconds to go. Mark's going to spot his guys when he can. He'll get this time in the quarter break for some of those regulars. Right side to Berger with 25 seconds outside the arc. Stamm goes to set a screen. Berger comes off the high side of it. Out to Kabrick with 19 seconds. Kabrick dives into the lane, and a whistle and a reach in.
think they'll get Culberson on that.
Oh, Culberson gets the foul.
It's the 5th team foul.
Right,
for
it was like 4-1.
Yeah.
Jasper was down in the foul difficulty, and now Southridge gets their 5th to Jasper's 4. 15 seconds to go. Cats get a 2-for-1 here if they play their cards right. Goodhue hands it back to Kabrick with 12 seconds. Kabrick guarded by Vogel. Kabrick back of the basket on the dribble, goes behind his back with 6, dives in the lane, rise and fire, and they get him with the chicken wing. Yep. Or Goodhue or Kabrick. Kabrick came off the Goodhue screen, but the opposite arm, and it's going to be Kabrick.
No, I think he called on Goodhue.
Okay, he went 1-5 instead of 5-1 instead of 1-5. Okay.
Yeah.
So Goodhue, that's his second. Now
they call it delay a game on Jasper here.
So Caleb Berger's talking to John Gable and the official about usually delay a game when the ball goes to the net or whatever, but 9-8 Raiders here. Elliot Hofe in. He'll come in for Goodhue. Culberson will go out. Nykum back in. 4.5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Raiders going to just race it up the floor. 4 seconds. Vogel across the timeline with 3 with 2. Half-court shot. He shot it like a jump shot. Hit off the board and didn't hit the rim, but it wasn't a heave. It was so. 9-8 Raiders after 1 on the Judd Collett FC Tucker Emge Realtor scoreboard. We'll step aside. We'll have more high school basketball after this. Berg Memorial, John Schneider, Kurt Gooksell, the Wildcats and Raiders here. Raiders lead 9-8. Just 2 field goals by Jasper in the first quarter. That were the 2 threes by Caleb Berger.
Both teams are cold. Jasper's 2 for 8 from the floor. Southridge 3 for 7 from the floor. Southridge holds a 1-point lead. Garrett Vogler's come to play. If you're a Southridge fan, that's what you want. He's had a good half offensively and defensively thus far.
So 9-8, Jasper drops it in. Kabrick walks it across the timeline. Kabrick for the Wildcats goes to Berger. Berger back to Kabrick, left side deep to Stamm. Now Kabrick.
Zone look from Southridge here.
Carter Stamm with it. He'll bomb the 3 left side, rattles out, no good. Summersheim got the rebound. Jasper sometimes doesn't shoot the ball well from the outside, so they did go to the zone. I guess Southridge zoned them in that scrimmage they had. They scrimmaged against Jasper to start the season. Whitehead against the Wildcat defense. Vogel with it out near the timeline. 1 bounce into the corner to Nykum, who hit a 3 earlier. They run a trap at him, hooks it back to Garrett. Garrett penetrates down the lane. He turned the corner and got tripped.
Now they're going to get the tripping foul on Jasper. Let's see who they got it on.
Elliot Hofe gets it.
Hope is first, the team's 6th. So Southridge is in the bonus. Next common foul from Jasper.
Nykum to inbound. Looks. Nice ball dive to Vogel. Puts up in the paint. Missed it. Rebound inside by Nykum. He brings it out the CAC.
Great hustle by Caden Nykum.
This will give him confidence if you're a Raider fan or a Raider coach. Being thrown in there tonight. Whitehead, free throw line jumper on a nice pass from Vogel.
Real nice entry pass. Job breaking down the Jasper zone there.
That's something that they didn't do at all against Du Bois. Yep. They had those open shots all night long as the Jeeps gave that to him. Berger, right side. His 3, no good. Rebound tipped up around, and Keck gets the rebound. Boy, the Jeep defense on Saturday night of last week was outstanding against Southridge, and the Jeeps won last night on a 70-footer by Reese Bauer.
I saw that today. That's crazy.
Awesome for them after the tough week that they endured. Raiders with it, up 11-8. Nykum goes out to Summersheim. Deep left, Vogel. He drives baseline. He tries to slam it home. No good. Rebound. Whitehead. His follow is good.
Nice job by Carter being in the right place at the right time. Foul Garrett's shot. Puts it up. Southridge holds a 5-point lead, 13-8 with 6:16 left in the second.
Well, Garrett, he's not messing around. He's going right to the basket.
Beast mode, if you will.
Hofe into the corner. Berger. Berger brings it out on the right wing. Isaacday will check in for the Wildcats at the next stoppage. Kabrick in the corner. Down low, they get the ball to Harmon. Kicks it back out to Berger. So Harmon back in with the 2 fouls. Right side to Stamm. They look into the post. Berger gets it, flips it to Kabrick. Short corner to Hofe. And he threw it right to Nykum, ahead to Whitehead. Whitehead goes in against Berger, lays it up and in and one. Boy, Whitehead with 6 points all in the quarter, and it's 15-8, and they're going to have an and one free throw.
Whitehead. for the Raiders. Great spark.
Cats not taking good care of the basketball. That'll drive John Gable crazy in a game like this. Day will come in for Berger.
And Berger gets his first, team 7th. So Carter Whitehead the line for and 1. Southridge is in the bonus, rest away in the quarter.
Free throw is up by Whitehead is good. 7 in the quarter. 16-8. We've got a timeout on the floor. 16-8 Raiders on the Judd Collett FC Tucker Emge Realtor scoreboard. We'll step aside. We'll have more basketball after this. Kurt Gutzell, John Schneider back at Huntingburg Memorial Gym. 16-8 in favor of the Raiders with 5:40 to go here in the second quarter in this Dubois County tussle. Raiders, again, sometimes we talk about it. It's a mismake proposition for any basketball team at any level, and Southridge
sure
hitting some open shots.
And credit that all to Carter Whitehead. 7 second quarter points for Carter to give Southridge a huge spark.
Day jogs it into the backcourt, goes to Stom, back to Isaac. Deep right to Kabrick against that zone. Stom in the corner, thought about the 3, does not. Nice pass into Harmon. His little short jumper is up and good.
Really nicely executed there by Jasper.
Really good ball movement as Harmon hit the bucket. And it's 16-10. Raiders are up by 6 here. Again, the Cats have backed off that press a tad. The Raiders nearly went over and back. And Mark Orr called the timeout. This 30 brought to you by B&A Construction and Design. B&A Construction and Design located on Highway 64 west of Huntingburg, right across the street from Huntingburg Country Club. Any kind of construction project you have, see the good folks at B&A Construction and Design. 812-683-4600. Raiders, I thought, was fortunate there.
Just miscommunication there between Whitehead and Nycom bringing the ball across. Luckily, coach calls a timeout and can sort things out here.
Both these teams play tough schedules in the next couple of weeks. Raiders go to Heritage Hills next Friday, then go to North Posey on Saturday, then come back home with Forest Park. Jasper, they have Forest Park next week in their next game, and then they got some tough ones down the line with Du Bois, New Albany, and Bar Eve, and Heritage Hills.
So you find out a lot about each team these next couple weeks.
Whitehead with it, goes out to Keck. He's in a trap. Get the ball baseline. Vogel leaves it into Whitehead. Little short jumper, rattles it home again.
Real nice give. Whitehead to Vogel to Whitehead.
18-10. Day with it for the Wildcats. Gets it back. Isaac into the post to Harmon. They're going to try to establish that, it looks like. They look inside for Hope. They skip it to Kabrick in front of the Raider bench, guarded by Vogel. Goes out top to Stom. Stom pass fake, left goes right. Harmon fires a 3, top of the point, good. When Harmon can step outside, he gives the Wildcats their 3rd triple, and it's 18-13. Raiders by 5.
His 5th point of the quarter, all Harmon for Jasper.
Bounce it into the corner. Bring it back out to Nycom. Nycom into the post to Keck. Keck faces up. Goes to Nycom. Nycom into the post to Summerside. Backs down, goes up and under, puts it up, missed it. Rebound inside by Keck. Tries to get it back out, and he was fouled on his pass back to the perimeter.
Physical matchup thus far. Look at Day on the personal. His first, the team 8. 13 fouls called thus far in the half.
So Isaac Day gets the foul, as Jasper will bring Isaac Heim, a 6'2 junior, into the game. Did not see action last night in that tight one against Washington. Bonus for Keck here with the 8th Wildcat team foul. AK free throw off the rim, no good. Vogel tipped it to Keck, and the Raiders recycle. Keck down the lane, all the way to the basket, put it up, and he'll shoot more free throws.
Gotta love this aggression by Southridge right now.
Keck, I don't know if you down at Tecumseh, he had 8 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. And Mark told Coach Hopkins, says, I think we've got a triple-double watch. And Hoppy thought he was talking about Colson. He goes, no, we're talking about Keck. As he misses the first free throw, and the foul was on Hope for Jasper, his second. And that'll bring Goodhue back on the bench. So that was the kind of game that Keck had down there at Tecumseh.
He's a do-it-all, blue-collar player. You've got to love Keck if you're a Southridge fan.
Next free throw, it's in the air, and it's good for
19-13,
Keck.
4:04 left in the second.
Raiders enjoy a 6-point lead. Wildcats trying to run their offense. They hand it back to Day at the point. Day with it. Has the basketball. Out to Heim. Heim with it to Kabrick. He goes down the lane, really good at mid-range, and he knocks it home. Jackson Kabrick, he can pull up in the lane and shoot it against anybody. He's really good, and it's 19-15. The lead for Southridge is 4. Across the back line, Nykum brings it across the timeline. Goes to Summersheim, back to Nykum. Nykum into the post to Keck, out to Carter, into the corner. Ball knocked away by Jasper. Stom got a handle on it, but then lost it, and it goes out of bounds. 3:26 to go here in the second quarter. Again, any foul that Jasper commits against Southridge, it's double bonus. Keck to Vogel, back to Whitehead. Thought about the three, does not trigger. Now Vogel in the corner to a cutting Summersheim. Reverse layup, missed it. Kind of in a bad position.
Yeah, nice pass, just Sam was out of position. Raiders
back defensively. Cats in the post to Goodhue. To Heim, free throw line warm-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Whitehead. 3:03 to go. Raiders up 19-15 here in the first half.
Gotta love the Southridge defense to start.
Nykum with it across the timeline, leaves it off for Summersheim. Summersheim in a trap, goes to Nykum. Nykum in the middle to AK. Out to Whitehead, his three. Left it short. Long rebound, Wildcats. Up the floor, Day across the 10-second line with 2:42 to go in the half. Carter Stom on the left side high. Leaves it off for Goodhue. Swings it right to Kabrick. Kabrick comes off a Goodhue screen. The Raiders switch off of it. And now Stom has it on the left side. Out to Goodhue. They reverse the ball to Kabrick. Once again, into the lane. Floater, no good, but a whistle and a foul.
I think we'll get AK with that one. Got him with the body, I believe.
And Kabrick, he strong, well put together. He gets in that lane. He's tough to stop.
Correction, that's Vogel with the foul.
That's 2. That's not the best thing in the world.
No.
Garrett came out on fire with 5 first-quarter points.
6 team fouls, so the next foul on Southridge, Jasper shoots one in the bonus.
Kabrick will have another and misses the first one. Second one splashes it home. Kabrick with 3, and it's 19-16. Raiders built that lead up a bit, but the Wildcats have chipped away. Southridge has not hit the bucket in a couple of possessions. Up the floor, Carter Whitehead. Once again, Stom in the passing lane knocked it away. That pass was doomed. A couple of Raiders were not that far away from each other.
Just the length of Jasper presents problems for Southridge right now.
Nykum gets it in. Dribbles it here right in front of us against that Wildcat zone. Into the corner to Vogel. Top of the point now to Whitehead. Carter Whitehead on the dribble. Looks right, goes left. Into the corner to Vogel. Tries to whip it inside. Bad pass. Wildcats, good anticipation. Here comes Heim up the floor for the Wildcats. Out to Stom. Looked like he traveled. Mark Rohr going nuts. And Stom hits the 3. They thought he traveled.
19, yeah. Probably got away with one.
19-19. Here comes Southridge with it. Vogel out to Nykum. Nykum with it to Whitehead. Looks right, goes left. Out to Vogel. Here he goes down the lane. Sleeve inside for Keck, and he lays it up and in.
Real nice assist from Vogel to Keck.
That was a charge waiting to happen, but Garrett made a nice pass. 21-19 Raiders by 2. 1:22 to go here in the first half. Right side, Berger with it. That was a big 3 by Stom on the last possession for the Wildcats. Berger out to Carter. Carter with the ball. Looks inside, goes to Day on the high left. Looks inside, pitches back to Berger. Back to Day. Day, short corner to Goodhue. Back to Day. Day slices inside, and a whistle.
Ooh.
And a bump. And that'll be bonus free throws, and Day will go to the line. Foul will go against Whitehead.
His second.
Yeah, Raiders got 3. Whitehead, Vogel, and Summersheim with 2 fouls.
Not what you want for Southridge.
Raiders up 21-19. Day getting a little more varsity time. Hits the free throw. Back for the Wildcats is Reese Day. Isaac Day will have another charity toss. Free throw on the way, and he hits both. That's a good possession for the Cats. Cabrick comes in for Day here. 21-21. Raiders have the basketball with under a minute to play here in the first half. Again, we'll talk to Gary Duncan about the 1980 Raiders sectional championship team being honored. Vogel kicks it back out to Whitehead. Had the shot, didn't shoot. Goes to Summerside, back to Whitehead. Raiders may hold for one here if they can. This will get an easy one. They'll have the ball to begin the second half as well. Nykum with the basketball. 35 seconds. Again, a Jasper foul means 2 free throws. Raiders with it. Vogel gets the double team. Kicks it cross court. Summerside collected after it was tipped by Jasper. Back in the corner to Whitehead, and he traveled. Well, that pass was lucky to get there inside to begin with, but Culberson going to come in here defensively for one of the 3 guys with 2 fouls. We'll see which one it is. Summerside, and here comes Wibby, too, who for a little bit this year, Wibbler was the guy that they put in for defensive purposes a lot. He'll come in for Whitehead. Yeah. 21-21.
24.6 left.
Cabrick will bring it up for the Wildcats. Cabrick with it out front. Handles the basketball with 12. He likes to have it late clock. Goes to Berger. They're going to run Cabrick back through a screen the other way. Cabrick, left side was 6. Cabrick into the corner. Berger shoots the 3 over Culberson. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Out of bounds, and it's a 21-21 tie. Don't know how many people thought that might be the case, but it's very entertaining.
Sure
and shame on you for not coming out tonight, as I heard several people today say, well, you know, well, it's a good ball game. It's still high school hoops between 2 rivals.
County rivals, absolutely.
It's been awesome so far. 21-21, our score here at the break. It was 9-8 after 1 in favor of the Southridge Raiders. Southridge opened up a 19-13 lead before getting a little chilly from the field, but then it was a situation where Jasper started hitting the basket a little better, so that wasn't bad either as we have the intermission here as Jasper and Southridge play in a 21-21 ball game here at the halftime break. So good first half by both these teams, and when we continue with our post-game show here, or our post-game show, our halftime show, let's not get ahead of ourselves. 21-21 Raiders and the Wildcats. When we come back, we'll look at first half scoring and more here on WBDC. Halftime scores, the teams are back out, warming up for the second half in the Team Tailgate versus Southridge Spirit Club game. They played 5 minutes of running clock, and it was Team Tailgate of Jasper 8, Southridge Spirit Club nothing. You have any of those guys in your class?
I think I have them all. I have them all, and I think their assignment is to work on a jump shot.
Again, and there's a reason why they are not playing in the main game tonight, but that's a lot of fun. And the crowd really got into it, so
it was great.
They all dress up in the uniforms, and all the coaches had shirts and ties on and jackets.
Suits on, and
nobody got teed up.
No, and I like the Southridge the shorts. They wore the jean shorts, the jorts, if you would. So great look for them.
No doubt about it, and it was kind of neat at halftime. 2 teams back on the floor here for second half prep. 21-21, Jasper and Southridge here at the break. When we come back, we'll have second half action. This is high school basketball on WBDC. Ryder back here at the half, 21-21, Jasper and Southridge. And our good buddy John Broker said that was his last year of basketball in 1980 as a JV guy, and he turned to be a statistician because Coach Duncan thought that would be in his best interest. I would say so.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, AB always keeps us up to date on all the basketball and football season, all the other scores, and had the Indiana score. The Hoosiers were up 46-41. Another buddy texted me, said may have been the dumbest half Indiana has played in a while, fouling three-point shooters or whatever. It had to be pretty dumb to compete with some of the stuff that they try to pull.
Without a doubt, and if it requires me not watching IU for them to win or get a lead, I'm all for it.
All right, we're getting ready for second half action. Southridge will get the basketball to begin the third quarter. They go to the goal to our right, toward their bench, of course, in the second half. Nykum, Vogel, Whitehead, Keck, and Summersheim on the floor. Hof, Harmon, Berger, Kabrick and Stom on the floor for the Wildcats.
It's like there's
floor
a
issue.
Perspiration or
no blood, maybe. That's the only thing they would really stop it. Well, we're going to do some house cleaning in front of the Raider bench to begin the third quarter here. Or not. As Raiders are getting ready to take it out of bounds.
a little delay.
Yeah, the world's longest halftime. Of course, they honored the 80 team. Then they had a little 5-minute game. So looking forward to getting this second half underway here, as it was a really competitive first half, obviously, at 21-21. Two pretty good defensive teams. As the Raiders bring it in, Vogel will handle it at the point. He'll bring it across the timeline for the Raiders. Vogel into the lane. Nice leave inside for Summerside. Puts it up and scores.
Nice look. Great start for the third quarter for Southridge.
23-21, Raiders by 2. Berger had 2 threes in the first quarter. Gets it, brings it back to Kabrick. Now to Caleb. Into the corner to Hof. Back out to Jackson Kabrick. Left side high to Stom. Stom with it, goes to Berger. Berger to Carter Stom. Stom with it, goes to Kabrick. Right side to Berger. Berger with it, into the corner. Wildcats work the perimeter. They get a flashing Stom, but they throw it behind Carter, and the Raiders pick off the pass. Now, Stom knocks it away. Now a scramble. Vogel picks it up, calls for the timeout, and they get it. Stom did a good job of trying to get the ball back and nearly did.
Yeah, nice hustle. Jasper turns it over. Southridge nearly turns it over. Lucky to give the timeout.
30-second timeout brought to you by B&A Construction and Design, located on Highway 64 west of Huntingburg. For any kind of construction projects, give the good folks at B&A Construction and Design a call at 812-683-4600, and they'll be able to take care of you. 23-21 Raiders on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MD Realtor scoreboard. Judd Collett, a supporter through our scoreboard sponsor in football and basketball. Get a hold of Judd on Realty Matters, HuntingburgHomes.com. So Southridge has a chance here with another possession, leading by 2. They ran a great set coming out of the halftime.
Get a nice look by Garrett.
Vogel handling the ball at the point, kind of sets the pace here. Brings it across the timeline, bounces to Nykum. Nykum had a big 3 in the first half as well. Nykum directs some traffic, brings it back out to Carter Whitehead. Whitehead with it out near the 10-second line. Goes into the corner to Vogel. Vogel out to Whitehead. Shot fake doesn't trigger. Out to Nykum. Nykum tries to slice that zone. Bounces back out to Whitehead. Raiders spreading things out a bit. Whitehead goes out deep to Summerside. Carter across the back line to Nykum. Nykum with it into the post to Keck, and he got bumped. Got a flash Keck into the post, and maybe Hof. Or the ball was kicked, okay, because they didn't signal a foul.
Yeah, no foul call.
So Whitehead will inbound underneath the Raider basket, gets it to Vogel, flips it out to Keck. Keck with it into the corner to Whitehead. Whitehead looks with a shot fake, brings it back out to Keck. Across the back line to Nykum. Nykum with it to Whitehead. Whitehead right corner to Vogel. They run 2 guys at him. Out to Nykum. Nykum into the corner to Keck. Inside to Summerside. Back to Nykum. To Whitehead. Top of the point. 3 in the air. Good.
Got it.
Good ball movement.
Real nice ball movement. Patience on offense for Southridge. Pays off.
Kabrick loads one up, and he doesn't get it. And Vogel gets the rebound, 26-21 Raiders. Whitehead with 9. He's got the ball again in front of the Raider bench. Raiders score the first 5 of the second half. Keck with it, right corner again, faces the double team, gets it to Nykum. Now to Carter Whitehead, back to Nykum, into the corner to Vogel. Vogel looks around, skips it to Whitehead, off Kabrick. Nope, they're going to say off Whitehead, and out of bounds.
Yeah, I just passed just a little bit too high for Whitehead to handle there.
I think Kabrick pulled his hand back
just as it was
going towards him, and it glanced off Whitehead. 5:35 to go in the third. Raiders on top, 26-21. Kabrick goes out to Berger, right side to Carter Stom. Stom flips it out to Kabrick. Kabrick out to Berger, top of the point 3, missed it badly, rebounded by the Raiders. Carter Whitehead brings it up the floor for Southridge. Waits for the Wildcats to retreat back. Goes on the left side deep to Nykum. Nykum with it, tries to feed the post. Bad pass. Wildcats pull it out of there. Harmon got it. Mark Rohr did not like that ball movement. He's going to bring Wibbler off the bench here. Cats get it inside, went right through the hands of Harmon. It's loose on the floor. Whistle and a travel on Summersheim as he went to the floor with the ball.
Yeah, nearly turnover by Jasper there.
Wibbler's going to come in for Nykum here. Gabrick throws in the corner. Harmon loads up a three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Vogel. Harmon hit one earlier. That was a wide open look.
Yeah,
you don't expect it being the big man, but he can hit it. Vogel brings it up. Raiders up 26-21. They go out to Whitehead. Whitehead with the basketball. Wibbler to Summersheim. Summersheim bounces back to Wibbler. Raiders spread the floor. Vogel back to Carter. Carter flips it off to Wibbler with 4:26 to go in the third. Whitehead inside to a cutting Summersheim. Takes it up in traffic. Couldn't get it. Battle for the rebound. Summersheim got it. Got fouled inside on a reload. Put it up again and no. And he got fouled. He'll be at the line. He got 3 offensive boards right there.
Real nice hustle by Max.
Throws.
Real nice hustle. Foul on Berger, his second, team first.
So Berger gets his second. Summersheim to shoot it twice here. Free throw in the air. Crawled out. Again, Raiders without the services of Colson Montgomery. He's playing a little baseball out in the warm weather for this game. It just happened to be on this night. So gives the other Raiders, as we said earlier, a chance to see what they can do, and doing a pretty good job so far. Wish Colson the best of luck and welcome him back next Friday night. Now we've got a whistle.
Yeah. Timeout Jasper.
Timeout Jasper. 26-21. Cats with a 30 here with 4:13 to go in the third. Again, the Raiders, a tough game next Friday night with Heritage Hills on the road, North Posey on the road. Jasper will go to Forest Park. Forest Park at home tonight with North Posey after they lost a heartbreaker in overtime last night.
And I just got a text from Ross Foose that Posey's up 36-30 at the half.
And they can hit you in a hurry. Coach Howington, a really good coach, and Ricketts, both Ricketts really good.
Can light you up, that's for sure.
So the Wildcats, after their timeout, will bring it in. Down 5 with 4:13 to go. Gabrick will slide it up. Jackson at the volleyball line on the dribble. Bounce past the Berger on the deep left. Nykum on him. Out to Hof and a reach in on Summersheim.
It's going to be Sam's third, team first. Silly foul from Sam. Not what you want. You can't afford to give up those fouls like that when you've got a short bench like this tonight.
So Stamm will bring it in right in front of us. Team fouls tied at 1 apiece here early in the third quarter. Stamm into the corner to Gabrick, left side. Jackson with it, tries to feed the post. Southridge battles for the ball, and a whistle.
Inadvertent whistle. Okay, Southridge ball.
Yeah,
whistle.
Southridge tipped the ball, and Garrett went up to grab it on the baseline. I thought maybe they were going to whistle. He came down on the line, but that was a great defense.
He threw it to Cack and forced the turnover by Jasper.
I think the official anticipated Garrett going out of bounds, but probably hadn't watched Garrett jump that often. Now Stamm picks up a foul some 65 feet away from the basket.
Going to be the first foul, and Stamm second of the half for Jasper.
Stamm's
frustration foul from Jasper.
Officials getting together an awful lot here.
I don't know what they're talking about.
No, somebody got cut.
Some blood. Player safety with the blood. Oh, an official got cut.
Man, that's pretty tough when the official suffers an injury, and Southridge's fine trainer Aubrey Block will bandage him right up.
Southridge Jasper always a bloodbath, even for the officials.
This is a weird dynamic. These 3 officials refereed. They're from the Indianapolis area, good high-level officials. They refereed the Jasper-Washington game. They did the Jeffersonville-Jasper girls game, and they've worked here before, so they come and did this game. Really good. It's been well taken care of here tonight. Whitehead brings it up. Berger right on him. Raiders up 5. Here in the third quarter with 3:41 to go in the third. Keck with it for Southridge to a curling Vogel, threw it behind him. Garrett was able to catch it and get it back out to a teammate. Keck leaves it off for Whitehead, who's been superb tonight. Whitehead, triple threat position, out to Keck near the Raider bench. AK with it goes to Vogel, 26-21 Raiders. Vogel goes into the lane, just barrels in there, tries to bounce across lane to Summerside. Kabrick picked it up. Here's where he's at his best in transition, and they quickly fouled him before he could get to the basket. Probably a smart move.
Going to be a foul on Caden Nykum, his first, team second. Kabrick will be at the line shooting 2.
Ooh, Mark Rohr is not like that, and I kind of don't blame him there because, like I said, he kind of fouled him before he was taking it up. Kabrick, again, great in transition, especially getting into the lane. Free throw is up and good by Jackson.
It's the first points of the half for Jasper. Southridge leads 26-22.
3:13 to go here in the third. Kabrick, another charity toss. Jackson had 18 last night against Washington. This one rims out. The Raiders clear the rebound. Vogel will bring it across the 10-second line for Southridge. Stamm meets him right there. Vogel calls the play. Drifts it left on the bounce. Terminates that dribble. Goes out to Keck, now high right to Whitehead. Whitehead now to Keck across the back line to Summersheim. Summersheim deep left to Vogel. Vogel works against Stamm, goes baseline all the way to the basket, lays it up, left it short though. Got to the basket, didn't use the board, and the Cats get the rebound. Berger down the right side to Harmon, back to Caleb. He doesn't shoot. Raiders up by 4. Boy, that was tough for Southridge.
Nice look by Garrett.
Kabrick, left of the lane, goes left baseline, fall away over Whitehead, no good. Rebound inside by Harmon, by Hope, and he got bumped in a non-shooting situation. But it is the 4th team foul on the Raiders here in the second half.
I think they're going to get AK. Yeah, 22 AK. It's going to be his first, team third.
Keck gets the foul. Goodhue comes into the game for Hope here. Goodhue played a lot in the first half. So Kabrick to inbound. Cats are really good out of bounds plays, especially on the baseline. We'll see what they draw up here. They get it out to Berger. Straight away, top of the key three, no good. Rebounded by Vogel. One and done for the Cats here. Raiders up by 4, 2:22 to go here in the third quarter. Vogel across the 10-second line, brings it up the floor, whistle and a blocking foul on the Cats.
It's going to be on Reese. Is it Reese Day? He had 33. We didn't see the number in the scorer's bench. Looking for the number also.
Yeah,
clarification on who the foul is on.
Stamm, his second.
13 on Stamm.
Isaac Day's coming in. Also Tanner Ernie, a 6-foot sophomore into the game for the Cats here. Ernie's first action here tonight. 26-22, Wildcats down by 4. Raiders with the basketball. Whitehead drives it, keeps that dribble alive, shuffles it off to Nykum. Nykum out to Vogel to timeline. High left to Keck. Keck with it, puts it on the floor one time, sends it back out to Nykum. Nykum guarded by Ernie. Goes high right to Nykum. Nykum with it. Goes to Keck. Now to Vogel. Inside to Summerside. Turns middle, puts it up, and got the roll. Good
nice
cut.
Look. Keck to Summerside. Southridge extends the lead.
Kabrick on the other end. Goes out. Harmon. Top of the key three. Good. Harmon hits another 3. He's got 8, and it's 28-25. Raiders will bring it up with 1:31 to go here in the third quarter. Whitehead hounded by Ernie. Whitehead keeps that dribble alive, and a whistle, and Mark Rohr wants a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:24 to go in the third. Raiders 28, Cats 25. More high school basketball after this. Back out at Huntingburg Memorial, 28-25. Raiders up by 3 with $1:24 to go here in the third quarter. Raiders will bring it in right in front of us here at the scores table. Nykum guarded by another 5 in Day. Nykum looks to get it in, having some trouble. Goes in the backcourt, threw it right in the hands of Goodhue. He goes to blaze it up and in and one.
You know, silly mistakes like that.
You can have a chance to tie the game.
Can't afford them if you're Southridge.
You never throw the ball way toward the other team's basket.
Foul's going to be on AK. Austin Keck, his second, team fourth for Southridge. Goodhue is at the line for and one.
28-27, Raiders had gone up by 5. Here comes the next free throw opportunity, and Goodhue knocks it down.
Tie ball game.
28-28, so the lead is squandered by Southridge as they have thrown the ball away against this Wildcat pressure, which has been good here in the third quarter. Vogel will slide it up against Cabrick. Tries to blow by him, had a step on him, goes out to Whitehead. 1:11 to go here. Mark Rohr calls for one shot. Cats will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Whitehead out to Keck, Goodhue on him. Across the back line to Nykum. Nykum with it, shovels it off to Summerside, now to Vogel. Vogel with it. He's played a lot of guard tonight. Actually, they've got 5 guards out there.
Yeah, they sure do.
Well, not really, but somewhat. Whitehead now guarded by Ernie with 43 seconds to go. Whitehead with it. Almost a 5 count. Gets it to Nykum. Nykum out to Vogel at the timeline. Guarded by Cabrick with 33 seconds. Raiders trying to avoid that 5 count a lot, too. Whitehead with it. Mark Rohr wanted a bump on Ernie. Whitehead turns the corner. Now he got that bump.
Yeah. Mark Rohr probably bought that one.
They're trying to manhandle Carter out there.
Going to be on Tanner Ernie, his first, the team fourth for Jasper. Caden Nykum will inline into the end zone out of bounds.
28-28. Nykum looks to throw it in, having some trouble into a ball diving Summerside. Put it up and score.
Nice look. Sam's had a great quarter, 6 points for Southridge.
Dove right to the basket. 30-28, Raiders by 2 on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MD Realtor scoreboard. 10 seconds for the Cats here to end the third. Ball knocked away by Nykum in the passing lane. Nice play by him.
Nice hustle by Caden. Mark Rohr screaming for a rebound here. 7.4 seconds left in the third.
Raiders going to try to wall off that interior. If the Cats hit a long one, so be it. Cabrick with it. Into the corner. Cabrick drives into the lane. Rise and fire from the elbow. Around the rim, no. Rebound Summerside. Heave at the horn. Off the backboard, no good. That was a good defensive possession for the Raiders. They lead after 3. 30-28 on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MD Realtor scoreboard. We'll have more on 18 WJTS and WBDC Sports. We head to the fourth. Raiders 30, Jasper 28. As Southridge will retreat back defensively. Wildcats will bring it toward their end of the floor. Goodhue gets it into Cabrick, and we are underway. At least here in regulation. Berger out front goes to Cabrick. Thought about the 3, goes free throw line, up over Summerside, around the rim. No, rebound, ripped down by Vogel. They got a hand in Cabrick's face, and Jackson, he just rises up and shoots over the top of it, nearly got it to fall. Here comes Vogel. Vogel drives it into the backcourt, goes to Nykum. Nykum with it, guarded by Stom, across the back line to Keck. Now to Nykum. Nykum with the basketball, picks up his dribble. Looks around into the post of Vogel. They knock Vogel down. No whistle, and the Cats have it. Here comes Berger down the floor. He circles it back on the right wing to Stom. Shot fake, goes to the free throw line. Cabrick, left side 3. It's up. Good. Jackson Cabrick.
Just his second field goal of the night. Jasper regains the lead, 31-30. 7:06 left in the fourth quarter.
Raiders try to get it against pressure. We've got a whistle on the Wildcats as they slap their 5th team foul. It's going to go against Goodhue.
It's going to be his third
press
team
here.
5th.
Cabrick got a good look. Wildcats reverse that basketball. Stom at the free throw line had the shot, but he looked for a better one, and Cabrick rose up and buried it. 31-30. Cats on top by 1. Keck to inbound, looks. He's still looking, drops it into Vogel. Vogel double team, gets it ahead to Keck. Up the floor now to Whitehead. Raiders down 1. First time they've trailed in a bit. Whitehead with it out front for Southridge. Penetrates, goes out to Vogel. Vogel looks to dive down the lane. Gets cut off, terminates the dribble, goes out to Keck. Now to Carter Whitehead. 6:44 to go in the game. Cats are up by 1. Now we've got a hand check out front on Berger. And he did it about 5 feet from the official.
Yeah, he's going to get that every time. That'll be the third on Berger, team 6. Big for Southridge because they're in the bonus. Next common foul.
31-30. Cats up, Keck to inbound. Throws it to Whitehead. He'll bring it out of the forecourt across the timeline. Drives it up against Berger. Bounce pass to Nykum near the Raider bench. Nykum being hounded out front by Stom. He picks up his dribble. Gets it to Whitehead. 31-30. Raiders down with the ball here. Leaves it off for Keck in front of the Raider bench. Keck with it. Across the back line now to Sermersheim. Raiders spread that floor. Sermersheim leaves it out to Nykum. Fumbled it, got it back. Now fell down and traveled.
That's the sixth Southridge turnover this half. Not what Coach Rohr is looking for. 10 turnovers on the night. Only 3 to Jasper.
Yeah, 6 turnover here in the second half. Culberson will come in for Nykum here. 6:12 to go. 31-30. Cats on top by 1 here. Cabrick will walk it up for the Wildcats. Goes out to Harmon. He's been hot from distance. Harmon out to Cabrick. He'll fire a 3 left wing. No good. Rebound inside. Battled for. Pulled out of there by Berger. They kept it alive with the inside guys. They get it back to Cabrick. Jasper up 31-30. Cabrick out to Berger. Berger leaves it for Harmon. He thought about the shot, goes to Stom. Shot fake, doesn't trigger. Into the post to Cabrick. Puts it up off the glass and scores. He can go inside and outside.
He's starting to heat up now. He's got 5 points in this quarter. Extends the Jasper lead, 33-30.
Here comes Carter Whitehead up the floor for Southridge. Out to Sermersheim. Sermersheim with it, leaves it for Keck. Keck with the basketball now to Whitehead. 5:23 to go. Raiders down 3. Whitehead with it, puts it on the floor against Berger. Shovels it off to Culberson. Culberson with it. He dribbles, picks up his dribble, gets it off to Sermersheim. Sermersheim with it, goes to Culberson. Now to Whitehead. Whitehead will bring it out straight away. 5 minutes to go. Jasper up by 3. Culberson with the ball. Culberson puts it on the floor, drives it inside, leaves it out to Keck. Jumper good from the left wing.
Nice look, Culberson to Keck.
Keck drills the open jumper. Culberson thought was going to take it home, but he didn't. 33-32. Cats, 4:49 to go in this one on the Judd Cowett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. Will break. We'll have more after this. Kurt Guxel, John Schneider back to Huntingburg Memorial Gym. 33-32 our score. This game will air on TV on 18 WJTS coming up tomorrow at 1. It's been a dandy so far.
Sure has.
Didn't know what to expect. Again, Raiders playing without Colson Montgomery tonight, without at a baseball function. But his Raider teammates are picking him up tonight. And the Wildcats lead 33-32. Berger with it. Outside, Culberson on him. They go out to Stom. Stom, left side, Harmon. He'll shoot another 3. This one's off the mark, no good. Nice rebound inside by Cabrick. Pulls it back out to Stom. Doesn't shoot at the top of the key. Cats recycle. Harmon, the big man, has hit a couple tonight.
Yeah, Jasper looks like they're going to eat some clock here, run their offense, get a good look.
Stom
take some time.
To Cabrick. Culberson on him. Into the post to Harmon. Harmon backs down. Nice cross lane. Knocked away by Whitehead.
Nice
good
hustle
anticipation.
Nice hustle by Carter.
Knocked it away and out of bounds. 33-32. Raiders down by 1. Cabrick with the baseline out of bounds. Jackson with it. Looks around. Flips it out to Harmon. Whitehead on him. Then they go deep left now. To Cabrick now at the top of the point. Now right side high to Berger. Berger with it into the right corners. We're shielded off by one of the officials. They get it back to Berger with 3:58 to play. Jasper up 1. Cabrick with it. Cabrick down the lane, out to Berger. Berger out to Jackson. Cabrick into the right corner to Carter Stom. As John mentioned, they're working the ball around. Stom drives right baseline, gets cut off. Goes out to Hof. Hof out to Cabrick. Cabrick down the lane, rises, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound inside Cats. Now the ball loose, and we've got a whistle and a jump ball call, and the Raiders get the possession.
Nice defensive execution by Southridge right there. Couple missed Jasper shots.
He got hit on the arm. He just jumped so high, and time he kind of put it up with one hand with that floater. 33-32 Raiders are down here. Jasper, once again, they pressed Southridge the entire night. Raiders, for the most part, have done a nice job against it without Colson in there.
Looks like they'll back off now as Carter has the ball at timeline.
Whitehead with it for Southridge. To Culberson. He's lost it. Ball loose on the floor. Kicked by Southridge out of bounds.
Another turnover. Just sloppy ball handling for Southridge on that possession. Shooting themselves in the foot here.
Passes got away from Culberson and just bounced on the floor. 33-32. Jasper on top by 1 after the Raiders had a nice defensive stand on the last possession. Jackson Cabrick into the corner to Hof. Elliott with it. Goes back out on top. Into the corner. Long three by Stamm, no good. Long rebound battle for it. Cabrick pulled it out of there. Jumped in the air, got to Berger in the lane, put it up and scored. Berger hit one of those last night against Washington, went right to him. Little short jumper, and the Cats are up 3, 35-32. With 2:48 to go, hang on here. Whitehead for Southridge. Brings it out to Keck, nearly threw it away. Raiders have numbers. Whitehead out to Culberson, back to Carter. 3 in the air, top of the point, off the back rim, no good. Rebound battle for inside, out of bounds. They're going to give it to Jasper.
Man.
Carter had a good look.
Yeah, good look, just didn't go down.
Nyken will come back in here with 2:31 to play. Now Jasper can dictate things. Southridge with only 4 team fouls here.
Fouls to give for Southridge, so look to them to start using those maybe the next minute or so.
So Cabrick will slide it up, and John Gable wants a timeout with 2:27 to go. It's a full. Jasper 35, Southridge 32 will step aside. This is high school basketball on 18 WJTS and WBDC Sports. Back out at Huntingburg Memorial Gym. Jasper with a 3-point lead, 35-32. A slew of turnovers by the Raiders here in the second half has opened the door as Southridge took a 6-point lead in the third quarter, but the Cats have battled back. They have the ball here in the final 2:27. Southridge only 4 team fouls, so at some point they may have to foul the Cats. Carter Stamm drives baseline, puts it up in traffic and scored, and got an and-one opportunity.
That might be the backbreaker there for Southridge. Carter's hurt. He's grabbing his right wrist, it looks like.
Well, Stamm is going to be at the line here after that nice drive. John came out of the timeout with a little set play.
So Carter's going to get the foul, his third, team 5th. As he walks off the floor holding his right wrist.
Carter Stamm will be at the line. It's 37-32. Raiders led 30-28 at the end of into the third quarter. Raiders took a big lead in the second quarter, 6 or 7. Then Wildcats tied at 21 at the break. Kevin Lewis, the official, said this is not a timeout.
Yeah.
Get your guys, both
Let's
teams
go.
out on the floor for the free throw. That had to have the stoppage once Whitehead went out. So 37-32. Stamm will have the and one. It was a nice drive by Stamm. He's got 7. 2:20 to go here in the contest. It's been a battle throughout. Stamm hits the free throw. 38-32. Keck to inbound. Gets it into Nyken. Raiders going to have to do something offensively here. Nyken dribbles right into Cabrick, and Cabrick gets a bump. Pretty smart play by Nyken.
Yeah, it was.
Kind of Cabrick backpedaling. And it's going to be bonus free throws here.
Now here's where you got to knock him down if you're AK. He's 1 for 3 in the night from the free throw line.
Nyken, I think, is going right.
Oh, yeah, it's Nyken.
38-32 here. Raiders down by 6. 2:14 to go. Jasper 9-2. Southridge 7-7. Free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by the Cats. McKeck knocks the ball away from Cabrick momentarily, but Cabrick strong enough to get it back. Here comes Cabrick up the floor. Out to Stamm. Stamm drives it inside against Nyken. Again, the Cats with the lead by 6. Raiders have some fouls to give, or at least one more before the bonus in effect. Stamm with it. Goes to Nyken, guarded by Nyken. Goes baseline. Gets cut off inside. Tries to shovel it to Berger. Does. Out to Cabrick. Thought about the shot. Now Harmon. Out to Stamm with 1:40 to go. Stamm drives inside. Puts it up. Summerside blocked it out of there. Here comes Vogel down the right side. Vogel tries to go baseline. Turns the corner. Shovels it inside. Culberson. He goes inside with a dive. Kicks it back out and threw it in the stands.
Trying to do too much.
Great block on the other end by Summerside.
It was.
38-32. Back into the game will be Reese Day for the Cats.
Minute 25 left.
Been a battle tonight, boy.
It
It sure has. A short-handed Southridge team against a 9-2 Wildcat team. It's been really good. Yes, now we got a whistle and a travel. As Southridge in the press got the Wildcats to shuffle the feet. Wibbler will come in for Culberson here. 38-32. Again, the Raiders got to do something offensively in one of these possessions. They get it into Vogel. Garrett across the timeline. 1:17 to go. Vogel comes off a Summerside screen. Rises from 15 on the wing. No good. Rebounded by Harmon. A rare outside shot for Garrett. Looked good. Spun it up there, but just couldn't get it to fall. Kabrick with it. He picks up his dribble way out top. Goes to Harmon, back to Jackson, under a minute to play. And there's the 16th foul as Summerside reaches in.
That'll be 4 on Sam. Team 6. Culberson said to come back in. 59 seconds left. Jasper leads by 6, 38-32. Jasper has it on the sideline out of bounds across our way, across from us.
Day gets it into Kabrick. Kabrick weaves inside and a whistle and a bump on Southridge. They tried to trap it. Kabrick's not the guy you really like to have at the line at this point. Beggars can't be choosers.
No, yeah, it's going to be AK, his third, team 7th. Kabrick shooting 1-on-1 for the Cats.
Summerside back into the game. Isaac Hof will check back in as well, Elliot Hof, I should say. 38-32, Kabrick at the line. 56 seconds to go. Jasper with a 6-point lead. Kabrick free throw. Got it.
Used every inch of the iron on that one. 39-32.
Kabrick 6 in the quarter. 56 seconds to go here. Free throw in the air by Kabrick, and he hit both. 40-32, Cats lead 8 with 56 seconds to go. They get it into Wibbler. Goes to Vogel. Vogel brings it up, goes into the lane, a collision and a blocking foul.
We'll call that on Kabrick.
Yeah, he was backpedaling as Vogel tried to turn the corner. And now Vogel will be at the line here. Raiders got to knock these down if they want to get back any closer. Reese Day back in. Oath goes out. So Vogel will be at the line here with 49 seconds to go. Do some house cleaning.
Moisture on the floor. Garrett and Jackson both went down.
So Vogel will step up there. 49 seconds to go. Vogel with 2, or actually 1 in the bonus. Free throw in the air. Got it. Man.
Trims the lead. 40-33.
Vogel with just 6 points, had 5 in the first quarter, but he's been active, made a lot of good passings. Free throw up is no good. Rebound Cats. Harmon got the rebound. Quickly he's fouled by Keck. As Southridge will bring Fernando Hernandez into the game. He'll get you some buckets. He plays hard on the JV team. Keck gets his 4th personal foul. 40-33, Cats on top here by 7. It's been a good, entertaining high school basketball game. Raiders had increased their lead to 6 on a couple of different occasions, especially to start this third quarter. Free throw missed by the Cats. Here comes Vogel. 40-33, Raiders into the corner. Nykum shot fake, had the 3. At this point, you got to take that.
You just need points.
And he has it in the corner. He loads up a 3, had it blocked. Keck got it out of there, back to Vogel. He'll throw an NBA 3 up there. Missed everything but the floor, and it goes out of bounds back to the Cats. 40-33 our score. Culberson, Fernandez back in. They go offense, defense. Wibbler and Summerside out. Get some guys to foul here. Mark Rohr still coaching up a storm here, as is John Gable with 30 seconds to go. They inbound the ball to Kabrick. Kabrick with it. Tries to jump through a trap, and Southridge got the reach in, probably a second before he popped.
Probably. They're talking about who it's on. If it's Keck, it's 5 on him.
That is Keck.
Yeah, his 5th.
Keck leads with 5 points, at a big jumper in the fourth quarter to tie the game earlier. So Summersheim and Wibbler back to the line. Jackson Cabrick. He's got 11, with 7 coming in here in this decisive fourth quarter. Hits the free throw. Raiders were up 30-28 after 3, but the turnover bug got him a bit in the beginning of this quarter. Cabrick again, 41-33. Next free throw, good. 26 seconds to go. It's 42-33, the lead 9. Back to Vogel, brings it up. Vogel, top of the key, 3, no good. Rebounded by Cabrick. Cabrick brings it up with 16 seconds left. Jackson will back it out. Raiders probably won't foul. And as they say, the final score probably not indicative of the way this game went. Congratulations to both teams. It's not easy for Jasper's guys. They may have had a letdown. That's what John was worried about.
Big
with
win
Colson not
last night.
playing and with not playing and how their guys were going to react. And Southridge's guys did a nice job.
They sure did. Hats off to Southridge and Jasper. Hard-fought county matchup tonight.
42-33 in favor of the Jasper Wildcats tonight with the win. The Wildcats go to 10-2. The Raiders are 7-8 on the season. The Wildcats will play at Forest Park next Friday. Southridge will go to Heritage Hills. That'll wrap up our coverage tonight on 18 WJTS television. The Wildcats win it 42-33 over the Southridge Raiders in this DuBois County matchup. Great job by Jeremy Marcos with our video. And for John Schneider, I'm Kurt Gooksall on WJTS saying good afternoon.